Hey, my lovely Willow Vibes Tribe members. I am Jessica from Willow Vines Intuitive Vibes, and I'm here to do a collective message. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Stick around. Hope you do stay. Would love it if you would. My individual zodiac sign reads are on Patreon. The link is in the box below or on the community tab, because I'll post, I'll share when certain reads are uploaded, whatever. I think I do have some in the vault reads that I'm going to be sharing over there too, because there were some collective messages, or there's a couple Scorpio ones too, because I did Scorpios reading 3 freaking times. I'm gonna have to go back over them, but there's some of those that I know I'm gonna put over there, so there'll be some extras plus all the stuff that's already on there. Anyways, and if you'd like to join me on Facebook, the link to my Facebook is in the box below as well. We share memes and I interact with people over there if you're interested. If you're not, that's fine. That's fine. When I first hit record, I started scratching my palm, itchy palms, money. So money's coming in a form. It's not just abundance. This is financial success or financial reward. It doesn't feel like a gift. If it is, it's from the universe. It's a well-deserved gift, like you've been working towards this. But there's a sense of stability, and it's financial stability. Some of you are experiencing that now, and others of you, it is like, it's like, you're working towards it, you know? It's pretty much here. Yeah. So yeah. I've got a few things to say. I don't know exactly where to begin. Maybe somebody wants to say that to you, especially if a conversation or communication is coming in. Like, you know, I want to talk about this, this, and this as like different topics. It's not that they don't know where to begin, because I'm not feeling that anymore. I was feeling that before, so someone might have had a lot to say and they didn't know where to start. But if you go into a conversation, just kind of go with the flow, it will magically just happen. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you call and check in and be like, hey, what's going on? You know, how have you been? Sorry, I've been busy, blah, 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 whatever, you know, the preliminary crap. Once you get through the catch-up phase, I don't know, for some reason that just made me think of a ketchup bottle farting. The shit that pops in my head is weird sometimes. But anyways, it's like once you get through the shit, then, you know, then there's the good stuff. I don't know. Then someone can talk about what they really need to talk about, want to talk about. It's something like that. So someone's going to get through the shit, apparently. It could be a friend of yours. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. So someone might be seeing like your connection with them from a higher standpoint, from a positive standpoint. Like, all right, I didn't realize that, you know, that you were such a significant person to me, that you play such a significant role in my life, or that you will, whether it's friends turning to more in love or just, you know, being supportive. Purpose. I know what I'm here to do. So you're here to do whatever you know that you're here to do. And I kind of feel like you're here to help people. You and this person. So, okay, one of you could be in that healer energy where you're just, even if you're not a light worker, even if you don't read tarot or do any of that, you're not, maybe you're into the metaphysical, but you don't actually, that's not your living. You don't, you know what I mean? That's not your everyday. Even if that's not the case, you're very helpful. You're very kind. You help a lot of people. You give good advice, stuff like that. So there's someone in that energy, no matter what you do for work or in your pastimes or whatever your interests are, you're just helpful, you're kind. And then there's somebody else who, they're more reserved, but they want to help people. But they want to help people in a different way, because I almost feel like there's someone who wants to help people, you know, with their personal life. Like, you know, I want to help you grow. I want you to see the beauty of this. And you know what I mean? It's that healing energy. And then there's somebody else who's like, all right, I want you to be aware of this problem, this. I want to bring certain things to people's attention so that they make better choices for the collective, not just individually. Somebody wants to quote unquote change the world, and it's not necessarily like, I want world peace. It's not that. It's not world peace, world order, or whatever. It's just, I want people to understand that they're getting fucked up the ass without lube, and that they can make these changes. That's kind of what that feels like. someone wants to say that, I guess. They want to help show people what their rights are, basically. Know your rights. No, take a stand, something like that. Um, yeah, there's some energy like that. So, anyways, yesterday, I just wanted to share this real quick because yesterday I went for a little mini walk and the bugs ate me alive. But what's weird is I had like two massive bug bites, and I'm not even shitting you. Within an hour, they were gone. It, like, completely gone, just disappeared. And I was like, that's never happened. Usually it takes a day or more. So that was kind of cool. But regardless of that, I was walking and I had headphones in, and I was just listening to music on a playlist, and totally fine. And then I ended up, I don't know, I went a different way. I didn't go like, usually I'll walk one way and then walk back kind of thing. Well, I kind of veered off, went a different direction, so I went around a different way. I ran into some turkeys, which was kind of cool. Like, they scared the shit out of me at first because I'm like, ooh, I didn't hear them because I had my headphones in. But anyways, it was around a solar field and stuff, and I was on the perimeter, and I don't normally walk on this side of it, I guess. And my music went nuts. I was like, what the fuck is going on? I even tested it. I'm like fucking with the headphone thing. I'm messing with the phone, touching it, talking. I'm like, what's going on here? It literally changed my songs. Like, it would pause and then play and then go to a different song and go back. Like, you would think if I accidentally hit it or something, or if it was like play next song, it would just keep going in order. No, it was like, all right, we'll jump to, it was REO Speedwagon, and then I can't remember which song, and then it jumped back to, okay, I think it was, all right, these were the songs: Runaway Train, then it jumped to REO Speedwagon, then it went back to Runaway Train, then it skipped all the way down to a song that wasn't even in the next five. I don't know where the hell it was on the list. Then it jumped all the way down to If I Die Young, and then She Talks to Angels, back to If I Die Young, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on with this? I left the area because in my head I heard, go, get out of here right now, and I was like, okay, I'm walking, so I'm headed back. And the second I left that area, it stopped. It didn't do it again. I was like, why the fuck is this a bad spot? It was a bad area. Get out of the area. There's a bad area. Maybe somebody lives in a bad area. That was fucking weird. I was like, interesting. It was kind of, I don't know, it's crazy when shit like that happens because I literally tested it out. I'm like, all right, what the fuck is going on here? And it wasn't my device. It didn't do it again either. It was just in that one spot. And I was like, whoa, that's kind of fucking weird. So let's see what's going on for the collective. I love it when shit like that happens, I'm just saying. Because in my head I'm going, is somebody messing with my playlist? It was Spirit that was messing with my playlist big time. And it made me wonder, because being like near the solar panels and stuff, that's all energy, and Spirit is energy. That's why they drain our batteries and things like that, like with paranormal investigations and all that shit. It made me wonder if it was like just like a major power source where Spirit could like really manipulate a device. Do you know what I mean? Because when I got away from it, it didn't happen again. So that's what I was kind of thinking. Could have something to do with the power. I got the power. First aid. Rip off that Band-Aid. So if somebody is covering up some old wounds, they might want to rip off the Band-Aid and say something to you. It's recovery mode as well. Because look, the little elves are helping one another. They're the helpful little elves. That's when one of the dogs ate one of Emma's elves because I had to buy a new one. Yeah, it was Jackson. What was it? Oh, it was Sage. It was Sage because she was little. But anyways, it doesn't matter. We saved his ass. Wounded. Someone might be wounded because of a message. It could be something that you said to them. I don't know. Someone's pride might have been wounded in this situation. Like, I don't know. Someone could have taken offense to something that was said. because they interpreted it wrong or something like that. But you know what's weird with the elves and crap? It was a week ago. I don't remember, a week or two. I have no sense of time. I always say that. That's why I don't know. It's in my phone somewhere because I screenshotted it and I said it that same day, I believe. But regardless, I said that there was something. No, I said it prior to that. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I said there was something significant to do with an elf, and I was like, ooh, elf on the shelf and whatever. So it could have something to do with first aid, helping someone. Don't worry, help is on the way, kind of thing. But what was weird is before the day that I found the connections of the unhealthy people and whatever that I just mentioned recently, like yesterday or something, the day before, I mentioned it on here. While I was figuring all that out, that girl that I ran into in the bar, she, because her sister was part of the problem for me. She was part of all that crap along with whatever else, but it doesn't matter. I came across, oh my gosh, my head's crawling. I'm saying it for a reason. I came across a newspaper article where that girl that I saw at the bar that wasn't a problem, her sister who is, and that mom person, which I do know their names, but anyways, I'm not saying it on here. They all dressed up in costume and Christmas fucking attire, to like, I don't know, make food for the veterans or something. That's what the article was. But Little Miss Curly Sue was an elf. She was the only one that dressed up like an elf. And I said there was something significant to do with a fucking elf. I was like blown the fuck away when I saw that because I had no fucking clue. Alright, so I don't want to use these ones. We're going to use this. So what's going on for the collective? Alright, what's that? That just fell right out of nowhere, didn't it? Information just poof right into your lap. Richness, marine life. It's like enjoying the moment. I just heard blending in. Someone's blending into their environment, blending into the chaos. This doesn't look very chaotic. It's like blending into the environment because she's got those coral things on her head. Now it's making me think of when you're surrounded by a problem or you're surrounded by certain energies, people's lifestyles, whatever, it becomes part of you. There's something that's becoming part of someone because they've been immersed in it for so long. Somebody's part of something because they've been immersed in it for so long. That could be who wants to contact you, or you want to contact someone because that's how you feel. That's what's going on for you. Yeah, transformation, pressure. I just heard creating something out of nothing. Creating something out of nothing. It's like the Big Bang Theory. Creating something out of nothing. You got to start somewhere. This has something to do with creativity and projects. So a lot of you in this energy have created a life for yourself, started a company, whatever these projects are, whatever's going on, whatever you're doing, it came from nothing. It's almost like, I don't know, I feel proud. Like you had nowhere to begin, nowhere to start, nothing, like nobody started it for you. You did it all on your own. Like nobody helped you with whatever this is. You might have felt under pressure to get something done, or because there was pressure put on you from external forces, no matter what that means, no matter who those people are or whatever. It was like this pressure turned you into a fucking diamond, basically. You created something from nothing, all by yourself. It's like it was your idea, your dream. You executed it. No one can get credit for whatever this is except for you. That's really cool. Yeah, creation. I didn't even see that. Water, creation, and clarity. A lot of you get clarity through your sleep. Um, I know a lot of you are sleeping easy at night because you just know things. You just know what's going on in the situation or what happened or whatever. But you definitely created something from nothing, and a lot of people wouldn't be able to do that. They would have given up on whatever this is. But I feel like you had that drive. You just kept chugga chewing along. It's like the unstoppable train. If anyone tried to get in your way, like if General Sherman, you know, the dude that rips up the tracks, and or this happened in the Civil War. I think that's when they went to Georgia or something, when they were trying to like take over Georgia. But anyways, regardless of the ins and outs of that, they would tear up the train tracks and wrap them around trees, or just like fuck up the tracks so that the trains couldn't go in there and basically bring supplies. And it was to get people to get the hell out of there. It's like, oh well, there's no food, there's no resources because all the trains can't come in now, so bye bye. Somebody could have tried to take things from you to make life harder. It's kind of what it's making me think of, to get you out of a situation. If spirit did that to you, it was for your highest good. But this feels like people. So basically what I was going to say, the unstoppable train, it's like somebody tearing up the fucking tracks, and so that you can't deliver the information that you need to, so you can't do whatever this is, so you can't continue on. And you're like, well, I'm just going to throw more coal in the back of this bitch, and we're going to and we're going to go full steam ahead. I don't care if there's a track or not. Motherfucker, watch out, because this train's about to go like this, but we're still going. Because that's what's making me think of, like, all right, full steam ahead, and people are standing there going, why isn't the train slowing down? They know, like, he or she knows that there's no track here, that they can't keep going, they're going to go off the rails. And you're like, I'm going off the fucking rails. And you just go off the rails. Maybe some of you got a little overzealous, or maybe you did go off the rails a little bit. You felt a little kooky, or people said that about you, but I don't know. This motherfucker went off the rails, and you're like, I still got control. I'm gonna make it work. And then you weave your way all the way to the other side of the tracks, to the other side, and you're like, yeah, bitches, boom, ha. Like, look, I'm getting ready to receive this. Holla. I saw strawberries yesterday too, so receive. Open-minded, because you were open-minded. It's like people who are closed-minded think that the train needs the track. Yeah, legitimately it does, but there's a lot of weight and power with trains, and they don't just stop even if the track is gone. Like, they'll just, hopefully they don't derail. It just depends. Like, they don't go like flip over. But I feel like that's not what happened here. There's just enough force and power where it was like, oh, no one's flipping, this isn't gonna be like a disaster. It's a beautiful disaster. That's what this is. Because those closed-minded motherfuckers were like, well, if we throw you off course, this will change everything. You'll give up. This will be fucking dumb. Or, because they're just, that was their one-track mind. But your mind isn't one track. You're like, well, if you want to cause problems for me, guess what? I will make this work. And now you're receiving beautiful things, and people are watching this. Like, wow. Like, yeah, you're right. You did. You went off of your instincts. Because now it's making me think of that movie, The Unstoppable Train, where, it's a runaway train, basically. And the dudes on the train are trying to stop it before it actually derails, because it kept picking up speed, and it was going to go around the sharp corner, and I think there was like oil tanks and stuff. It would have been a really bad explosion. Something bad would have happened if they didn't stop it. And they used their smarts. Like, they thought of everything and figured out how to, they came up with a solution because they were under pressure. So you came up with a solution to fix a problem because you felt the pressure of the energy of the problem, of the situation. which is amazing. So that's where the changes were coming in. Yay! All right, so give me one more for the overall energy. It could be a video chat in here for some of you, or that's what you want to do, you used to do with someone. Zebra could be significant. It's like when everyone's looking for the horse, you saw the zebra. Someone's not for you, or something wanted you. Okay, someone or a group of people wanted you to think that someone wasn't for you, or that this situation, this career path, this whatever the hell this is that you persevered, that you pushed through, that it wasn't for you. Like, this job isn't for you. You shouldn't be doing this. You shouldn't be doing that. Don't talk to that person. They're not for you. But I feel like that's just people running their fucking mouth because they don't know what they're talking about. Or because they just didn't. It was part of a game. It was all a little game. It was like a pawn. You were a pawn in someone's game. Lisa Stanley said, I love your channel. I don't know which video she commented under, but thank you, thank you, thank you. I love delivering messages, and I'm definitely an acquired taste. You know what I mean? Not everybody is gonna vibe with me because I don't read like everybody else. I get messages in weird ways. A lot of the side stories and little anecdotes, they mean something within the energies. That's why they come up. Like in the earth sign reading that's uploading now, I used the stove breaking as an analogy, and actually it worked out pretty good. Like if you really think about it from like a connection standpoint. But anyways, it just happens that way. That's just how I am. I will not change. Love me or fucking leave me. You know what I mean? It's like, love me or leave me the fuck alone. That's how a lot of you are feeling as well. But someone was a pawn in this little bullshit game. Either you were or whoever you were dealing with was. You play with fire, you're gonna get fucking burned. And you know what's funny? Is a lot of people would look at that as you dabble in a problem. You know, like you play with people who are problematic, who don't give a fuck, basically, that they're going to hurt you, they're going to harm you. But you could also think of it from a positive standpoint, like it's a warning for one, but not every fire is bad. Fire is purification. It's like rising, like the phoenix rising from the ashes, which I kind of feel like that energy's in here. You built something from nothing, but you came from nothing and made something of yourself. You know, it's like a homeless person on the street having nothing and then being a millionaire. That happens, you know, not to everyone, because not everyone has that drive. Not everyone can do what you do no matter what it is. You know, it's not just with spirituality. It's making me think of work now for some reason. So there's some people, because there's more than one person that showed me some of the work that they've done. And so a lot of people in society think that you have to have a bachelor's degree, a master's degree, and this, and this. And if you don't go to college, then you're just you're a fucking loser. Not everyone feels that way, but that's the way it's promoted to go to college. But anyways, tech schools, it's all a fucking ploy for control, but I'm not even going to go there. I'm not going to go there. Regardless of that stuff. We're not going to get to politics and all that. But with trades, a lot of the trades are going to the wayside, and it's like, that's not important. You don't want to focus on that. You want an art degree or some crap. Like, you don't want to do something practical. And over the generations, when people stop doing those trades, the people who do them now, there's going to be no one to replace them. There's going to be no one to do it, and no one's going to know how to fucking do it, which is exactly what higher ups of whatever want. We're just gonna leave it at that. Not spirit higher ups, just like the devil's minions, basically. But anyways, it's making me think of like a trade, because it's looked down on, because that's what everyone's fucking told. And you've got a tradesman, no matter what it is. You could be a welder, you could be an electrician, you could be a plumber, a heat tech, whatever it is, a lumberjack. You know, there's so many. Even auto mechanics, auto body, all that stuff. That's all a trade because you're focused on it. Hair, cosmetology. I have my cosmetology license. That's a trade because you're going to school for a specific thing, whatever it is. But a lot of people are like, oh, well, you know, That's what poor people do. Or I don't want, that's too much work or whatever. But there's someone in this energy, multiple people, who take a lot of pride in what they do for work. And it's like, you know, you got one person over here who has the same training as you, or whoever this is, you know. They have the same training. This one doesn't give a fuck. It's like, oh, it's just a paycheck. Whatever, I'm just gonna half-ass it. But then you have someone who's actually talented. They're good at it. They care. And it's not because they care about the company they work for. They care about their reputation. Like, you know, if my name is tied to this, it's gonna be fucking good. It's gonna look good. It's gonna be efficient. It's gonna be done fucking right. And it's not because they're trying to make the company look good or this or that. It's for themselves because they take pride in their work. A lot of people don't take pride in their work anymore. But whoever this is in this energy, you take a lot of pride in what you do for work, and it shows. It shows. So for those of you, even if you do the most mundane tasks, the pride that you take in your work shows. And there's recognition for that, or there's going to be, which is amazing. That's amazing. Yeah, there's recognition for that. This could be where the money's coming in, the increase, the financial abundance, because your hard work is not, I guess it's not falling on deaf ears, you know what I mean? 8 of Earth, yeah, it has something to do with work. Something you're working on is turning into something beautiful. Alright, so what's going on? Oh, another exciting thing while I'm shuffling, because we got to figure out what's going on here. On that new lifestyle change, because I was going to call it a diet again. Because I'm on carnivore and my daughter and her dad are on keto. But anyways, first week down, it's been 7 days, I lost a little over 6 pounds. Fuck yeah. I know most of it's water weight, but you know what? It's weight. I don't care. And actually, my daughter's father, he lost 11. He lost 11 fucking pounds of probably water weight and all that. But you know what? We're feeling better. You know, more energy. It's amazing. What's this? 4 of water, feeling left out. Oh. Somebody might want to fix a situation, and you know that. But you know that somebody's feeling left out of your life, and that could be why they created some issues for you, if they did. Yeah, there's stress here over some bullshit. Someone's stressed over some lies and bullshit. I just heard, I'm sorry I lied to you. This doesn't feel like a major betrayal. This feels like they lied to you about something. And you're aware of it. They lied to you about why they left your life, why they ghosted you, why they rejected you. There's this left out feeling. They lied to you about why they left you out. Could be friends, family, whatever, or a love interest. No matter who this is, it could even be multiple people. But there's at least one person who did lie to you about why they pushed you away, left you out, whatever. And you know exactly why they did what they did. Even though they haven't said anything. But they might. This person might be trying to get the strength and courage to say something to you, because they can't stop thinking about it. They can't stop thinking about what happened. They miss you. They're the ones who are paying attention to you. They're watching you grow, evolve. They're watching you build something beautiful. It's making my elbow hurt. They want to be part of what you're doing, but not for selfish reasons. I just heard, do you still want me to be part of all of this? So maybe you wanted this person to work with you at one point, or to be with you, to work together with you in some way, whether it's love, business, friendship, whatever. Like, it's like, do you still want me to be part of this? Someone's gonna have to put in a lot of overtime if they want to be part of whatever this is. Like, it might take a lot of work, but are you up for the task, mother effer? Are you up for the task? King of water. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Not necessarily. This is someone who pretty much suppresses their feels. The King of Water loves deeply. He's not really affectionate, but he's caring. You know, like this isn't someone that's like, oh, you know what I mean? I'm gonna hug you, love you, PDA your ass all over the place. No, that's not this one. This one probably wants to kiss you. This one probably wants to give you a hug and be close, but they're not lovey-dovey, mushy gushy. But they do care. They care a lot. They care a lot, a lot. This person wants to help. Whoever they are, they want to help you or they want to help in some way. Because it's like, come here, little fishy. Because he's going, hey, I'm not going to hurt you. Come here. Come here. Let me help you. Let me get you away from the big bad shark. Okay, so if there's a problem, this person wants to pull you away from the big bad shark so you don't get eaten. I don't know, whoever it is wants to help in some sort of way. Well, we have first aid here, so someone does want to help. And you probably know that too. This is someone who walked away from you or you were forced to walk away from them. Yeah, because they just wouldn't tell you the truth or they thought you were lying to them. Regardless, this is like, I'm not talking anymore. Someone stop talking. Someone just stop talking. They literally rejected you to your fucking face. It could have been on the phone or it was a face to face. This person, I don't know, I just heard it like that. Like they literally rejected you to your face. They did. And it hurt. But you knew it was coming. You were prepared for the pain of this. Like, that's what this feels like. Whoever this is to you, this person potentially for some of you, I don't know if it was on the phone, online, or whatever, but someone got rejected to their face. Like, someone literally looked you in the eyes, basically said, get the fuck out of my life. Like, they probably didn't say it that way. I don't know how they said it, but that's the basis of it. And it hurt. But with the High Priestess energy, this person could have rejected you because they didn't understand your gifts, your intuition, your abilities. But regardless, you knew this was coming. So it's like if you started talking to someone, if you were around them, and you thought maybe it was the start of something beautiful, or things were going to change around, or things were going to move forward. Like, it's almost like your ego was telling you that. You were hopeful that would happen. But in your heart of hearts, you knew that this person's a fucking asshole or a bitch or whatever. That they were just going to basically, here's my heart. I'm going to hand it to you on a fucking silver platter. And they took a dagger and went, bam. Well, fuck your heart, you know? And it hurt. But because you were prepared, because you had the foresight of this, I don't feel like it hurt. It hurt like it would have. If you were, if you hadn't healed, I can't talk. It would have hurt more in the past. But for some reason, because you were prepared and maybe you had healed from some wounds and whatever, from wounds of the past, you know, just the spiritual ascension, whatever, just because you're in a better place in life, it didn't hurt like it would have. And this person's probably going like, wow, I thought that was going to wreck your fucking life. Nope, didn't. I guess you're not that fucking important, are you? Wow. Someone might have thought that they were more important to you than they really are. Because maybe they were at one point. It's funny how things change when we grow. And when we see someone's true colors, you know? Give me more of this King of Water. I don't know. I'm mad at him for some reason. Messenger of Fire. There's a message. Someone wants to say something. They're going to say something. Or this King of Water. It's like message received. They're receiving a message. Because, I don't know. This person's paying attention. Oh, there's a King of Air here, too. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Page of Air. Someone's watching. Like I said, you walked away from this person, these people, this situation, whatever, and they're still paying attention. It's like, that's okay. You can watch me and my ship sail away because you're staying on fucking land. I'm not letting you in my feelings again. I'm not letting you in my heart again. So whoever this is to you, even if you talk to them, even if you say hello, even if you're cordial, you're never going to forget the pain that they caused, and you know that it's just going to happen again. Basically, it's like, I'm not going to go through this bullshit karmic cycle again. I learned my lesson. No, no, no. Yeah, there's a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio potentially, or a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, who really wants to talk to you. They enjoy talking to you, and you could have spoken to them after this painful crap. Like maybe they want to apologize and heal that stuff. But I kind of feel like it's like, okay, apology accepted, wonderful. But you're not allowed on my ship anymore. I let that go a while ago, so you can watch from a distance. From a distance. You can watch from a distance. You can watch until my ship, like, goes beyond the horizon. It's not going to blow up, but it's going to disappear for them. Someone's watching the ship that they want, the ship that they had, disappear. Disappear right in front of their fucking eyes. It's like, wow, what kind of magician shit is this? Do you believe in magic in a young girl's heart? This person didn't, but they might start believing. Just saying. Anyways, 4 of Water, Ace of Air. I don't know why I'm on screech right now. Like, it's probably that coffee, I'm telling you. Caffeine makes me happy for some reason. It gets me wound for sound. It never used to. Yeah, somebody wants to heal shit. It's exactly what I said. It's what I said. I'm not even going to clarify. It's what I said. Because that's exactly how I feel. And I feel like I'm just going to repeat myself. And it's like, I don't want to repeat myself. I said what I said. I said what I needed to say. And I'm not going to continue to say the same fucking thing over and over. That might be what you say to this person or how you feel. Like, if you didn't listen the first time, not my fucking problem. Hit rewind. Go back over the messages or something. 10 of Water. It's emotional fulfillment. There's a happy Buddha there. You know, I'm happy I rubbed a Buddha. But anyways, rub it for good luck. I'm sorry, this sounds funny, but those remind me of like anal beads. I'm just saying. This person might be kinky where you are or something. Maybe that's why Buddha's so happy. I don't know why that reminded me of that, and I don't know what that means, so we're just gonna put Buddha back. Buddha could go back in the deck for a minute. Yeah, you're moving away from, I don't know, something that made you happy once upon a time. But it's almost like that sense of fulfillment and happiness was shattered the second someone broke your trust, hurt you, did whatever. It's like they did more than just break your trust or just say something. This person, they fucking hurt you. And it's like you don't have a care in the world. There's your ship. This is the ship that they're watching float away. And it's funny because this person is like making me think of that 8 of Cups card that was just out where the person's watching you sail away. But what they don't realize is, yeah, you're on the water, you're sailing away, and once you get to the horizon where you just you look like a little dot, they can barely see it, you start taking off. You take flight. You're taking flight. Ships don't fly, but yours does. That's kind of what it feels like. Someone might also get into an airplane and fly somewhere, whether it's vacation or whatever, moving somewhere, whatever it is. Somebody might be getting in an airplane, excuse me, for work. It could be for work. I don't know, maybe some of you travel for work. But regardless, I feel like someone's getting in an airplane for some reason. And I just wanted to say good for them. So I don't know what that's about. there's like a start over energy for someone as well. But that's pretty much what I have for you. Hopefully it helps. Hopefully it makes sense. I think I'm going to do fire signs next because I have water and earth. Water is uploaded. I'm going to do a bonus water read because that one's a little icky. And it's definitely not for everyone. So once I get through, I think I still have to do fire and air. Once those are done, because earth is uploading, I'll do a bonus water one. So if the water one resonates with you, I am sorry to hear that because that one was kind of shitty, just saying. Anyways, love you guys. Peace.